Faithful, we are checking in from the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm here with President of Football Operations and General Manager John Lynch. Welcome to Indy.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's incredible how quickly it ends, and then it's on to the next season. So things move fast in this league, and not much time to think about what could have been. It's because we got so much work to do.
Plenty of work. John, you talk about roster building being an ongoing process. The Combine, one component of that. What's the most important thing you aim to learn about the prospects coming out of this week?
Well, I think it's a lot of different things. The medical information we gain, our docs are here, the entirety of the league's medical staffs are here, and so you get real valuable medical information on players, and that's integral to your decision making. I think the other thing, we have the interviews with the players, with the college players, and you get a chance, albeit in 15, 20 minutes, you get a chance to get to know these people, see what makes them tick. You got to be effective with that time. I think it helps to have continuity and to have been together for a long time, to know what you're looking for. And so we try to be extremely effective with that time. A lot of people are here, coaches on Zoom, typically zooming in, and we get a lot out of that.
Coming off that Super Bowl 58 appearance, you have a lot of the core coming back intact for the 49ers, but you have some depth pieces heading into free agency. Roster moves have been made. So how is the draft such an integral part of maintaining that championship caliber roster?
Well, that's always got to be, I call it the lifeblood of who you are, who we are. You need good young talent in this league. Young players tend to stay healthy. They tend to perform at a really high level once they kind of get up to speed, and so that's a challenge, but you got to constantly be replenishing your stock, and they're also cheaper. When they're on their rookie deals, you can get more done. So to offset a lot of the players who we've taken, most of them homegrown, who we've drafted and then given big deals, you have to constantly be getting that next group of young players. I thought we had a nice draft class last year that contributed more as the season went on, and I think a lot of those guys will contribute in years to come. So you constantly have to be adding to that, and that's why this process is so important.
Looking at this 2024 draft class, each one's a little bit different. What strengths do you see in this group of prospects?
I think there's a lot of depth. It's probably not like if you're just looking at it broadly, probably not like the absent of some of the quarterbacks, the blue chip, but there's a lot of good depth at positions that we see inviting right now. So that's encouraging to us. It's we're gonna have a full slate of picks, and that's nice to have. And that's always an opportunity to improve your team. And we look forward to that, whether it's a first round, whether it's a late round, or a lot of these guys will go undrafted, and we've had great success with those type of players. So the evaluations are critical so that each of them as well as you can, and you can make good decisions.
Unlike the last couple years, the 49ers will have a first-round draft pick in the 2024 draft. How does that affect your evaluation process and everything leading up to draft day compared to recent history?
It really doesn't. It gives you a little more to do on day one. Day one, we've been doing a lot of prep, and obviously, stay by the phones and things like that. But we've had great success late in the draft. We've had success early in the draft. So I think every draft pick is an opportunity to improve your team, and we look at it as such. And it is nice to have the first round pick again.
More exciting.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
This will be your first draft without former assistant GM Adam Peters. He was an integral part of that scouting department since 2017, now with the Commanders. Who on your team is assuming some of his roles and responsibilities this time around?
Well, we do things as a team, so I think we've always had a really collective and comprehensive draft strategy that includes personnel, includes the coaches. We include our pro department. We include our R&D. And so, Adam was integral to it. He was at the foundation of us kind of making our draft philosophy, as he came when Kyle and I came, and was a big part of that. And the nice thing is we've trained a lot of people because we include a lot of people. So it's not like everyone's left like, okay, what do we do now? We just move on, and we wish Adam well. And in Washington, he richly deserves the opportunity that he earned, and other people, R.J. Gillen, Tariq Ahmad. We have a great group of college scouts. I think it really as strong as any in the league. those guys will step up and do their jobs. And as I've said, our coaches are very involved in the process, and it's always most fun for me to see the way our personnel and coaches work together during this time that's upcoming, and it's always just like, it makes you proud to be a part of our organization.
Many of the All-Pro and Pro Bowl players from this 2023 roster had their NFL journeys start right here at the NFL Combine, whether it's Fred Warner, George Kittle, most recently Brock Purdy. What did you see from them flash at the Combine that made you think of them as future 49ers?
Yeah, there's so many different evaluation points. So, Senior Bowl, although we were in the Super Bowl, we got down there for a day or two, and you have valuable experiences there with each of those guys. But yeah, I remember each of those players. Kittle had a really nice combine, and we already liked him coming in. Fred, Senior Bowl was probably the moment, and then his 30 visit. So sometimes the guys, it's different for each guy's got their own story, but we see every opportunity we have to get with these players is a valuable one and an opportunity to improve our team.
Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, Lindsay.